What's going on YouTube? It's Byron Talks. Subscribe to the channel for more great content. We're getting into another video from Eight at the Table. Just some good information right here. I think this will be a great one. Let's go ahead and get started with it.
Right. And you can actually chime in from a woman's perspective too.
Thank you, Rico.
You're welcome. So, so when you think about all the women that you've dated, right?
Right.
And not had sex with, dated, like women that you started to invest time in. Maybe you invest time in all the women that you have sex. I'm just trying to differentiate the two.
Right.
Each one of them, did they love you in a different way?
Looking back on it, I feel like none of them love me. Honestly.
Damn.
I mean, honestly, not.
That's serious though.
But I mean, but
That's why there's not enough
That was deep.
willing men to marry.
That was
Go ahead.
serious.
no.
No, we need to talk about that. That was deep. What you mean? You been all these women and you don't feel none of them loved you?
I mean, this is what I say.
Love you the way that you need it. Is that
Well, yeah, like it was.
Talk
it
to
was,
us. Talk
it
to
was
us for real.
okay.
Talk to us.
Everything was good when I was making them happy, but when it was time for me to need something back, now it's an issue.
They were
It's a
unavailable.
problem. They were. Well, I was also marrying women who were feminine, but they lacked a lot of feminine qualities that I thought I was looking for. Like that's why.
Whoa, so he said, hold on. He said they were feminine, but they lacked a lot of feminine qualities. So what made them feminine? Let me listen. Let's listen. Let me listen before I say it. Let me listen. Oh, man.
Say I don't want to deal with more than one because if we talking about sex, I know what it's like to have a sex with a bunch of women and say, okay, what you about to do? You know what I mean? I'm tired of that. You know what I mean? I now know where I'm at in my life is I need that emotional intimacy to go with it if we're gonna get it popping. Also too, because when it's time to do that, I'm a little eccentric. And I don't want everybody knowing about me. You know what I mean? Like, you don't realize.
fair.
You know what I'm saying? Cause
Two people is not everybody. Bro.
I'm saying, but I'm on TV, bro. I got it's you're
First of all,
trusting
it's too
someone
late.
to.
You already planted your seeds.
Listen, I understand, but my thing is, whenever you have sex with somebody, you're trusting them to keep your shit private.
boy? That
You
is
know what I mean?
Ooh, that's good. That's good. I agree with that. When you have sex with someone, you do want them to keep it private. And the truth is, a lot of people, they talk too much. That's men and women, but a lot of women talk a lot. And as soon as they have sex with somebody, and my thing is, even if you don't like the sex with the dude or with the woman, just leave it where it's at. Let's move on with our lives. Do we really have to talk about what happened? And how you didn't like it, and you got to go run and tell your girls and shame him about how he wasn't working with nothing, and how he ain't do nothing, and how he couldn't get it up. Come on, let's be mature. If you don't like it, I mean, let's just move on with life. That's childish behavior. But on the other end, with this guy, his story is really strange, what he's saying, because you're saying a lot of stuff, and I'm starting to think maybe it was you at that time that didn't understand what you were looking for or understood what was healthy, what was not at that time. And that could be the reason why this guy is saying none of the women loved me, because this being feminine but not having a lot of feminine qualities is just really confusing. Let's continue.
You know what I'm saying?
we need a break on that one.
You know-
That's a real thing. That is a real thing.
And look, I don't want to call no names, but look what somebody did. Oh, he like a finger in the butthole. Like, no. I'm just saying. My thing is, I'm doing a better job of gauging who I'm going there with, and getting their rationale. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of takers out here. And because this is how they dumb us down. They think just because they give us pussy, they good. No, I need a little bit more than that.
Derek,
You're complicated,
Wait,
Derek.
yeah, no.
And I'm realizing I own it.
Wait.
And I'm
You
here
sound.
for
That's
it.
fair.
My question for you: do you have problems finding a woman to trust or finding a woman that loves you? Because this just sounds more like a trust thing.
You know what? I don't. We were talking about Russell. You weren't here for that, but we were talking about Russell, and I'm just saying Russell has found a woman who makes him feel safe to be the man that he is. And I don't think men understand how important it is to find that woman that makes you feel safe. Because it is our job to do whatever. But if there is not a good, safe work environment, how the fuck I'm gonna do my job? How I'm gonna do my job? You're not entitled to romance just because you got a vagina. No, you're entitled to romance when you make me feel safe and comfortable. Because guess what? What you don't realize is these guys that are rich, a $5,000 purse is nothing to them. It's nothing.
Yep.
What are you talking about? Steph Curry makes about 6 figures every game.
I can catch it. Thank you.
So I'm just saying, like, what is this bag to you? You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
It's like, you know, it's crazy to me, man.
Which part?
This guy is speaking in codes, and I feel like he's saying it this way because he's on TV. He don't want to say too much, but something must have happened with him in his last relationships. And what I'm thinking, if I'm correct, I truly believe that he's dealt with women that have taken what happened in the bedroom with them out into public and might have told somebody something, kind of like talked about them. And I think that's why he's speaking the way he's speaking. A lot of women don't understand this, or maybe some do. But men don't like to be talked about, especially from a sexual standpoint. If they didn't do a great job, it's almost like our manhood is in our sex. So like if you say we didn't do great, and it's not an objective conversation. I ain't talking about just having a conversation for two grown people about what you can do better, what they didn't like. But I'm talking about shaming a guy. Men, it does something to us. It really does. It really does. It does. And that's why issues like this come into play. Whoo, man. I'm mixing my words up listening to this thing, boy. Let's continue.
All of it.
Which part, though?
You know,
So you just talked about like feeling secure and safe. That's what a lot of women desire, so that they can open up and let you like get to a certain place.
I think that's bullshit too. I think women want a man. I think I think that's bullshit. I think a lot of women want to feel safe so you could deal with their baggage and their bullshit. But if you come with some baggage of bullshit, now they're judging your manhood.
No, I'm talking about. No, I'm being very one-sided about this.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying like I'll use myself for an example. In order for me to even know that I really like you, I have to know that I can trust you, that you have my best interests in mind, like that you're not gonna run out here and tell all my business.
Right.
Like I have to feel safe at a minimum as friends, you know, before I can even get to a certain place with you.
Right. But the trust thing is what I was saying. It's like trust them emotionally. You know what I mean? Because
it sounds like it, because you know we're trying to get to qualifying. So do you most men that women want, because you know we got this thing that we're saying that women are chasing
the same men,
10% of the same men basically.
Yeah.
And if these women want to lock down these guys, what you're saying is that ladies, be trustworthy. I don't think women understand how important for a man trustworthiness is.
But we need to let men know we're not just talking about don't have sex with another man. We're talking about trustworthy emotionally too.
Trusting, being able to trust someone.
Yeah, entirely.
Right.
Being able to say, hey, you know what? I was in Vegas. This happened and this. Be like, what the fuck? Not saying that you're gonna take her back or not take her back. It doesn't matter. But the thing that you hear in these rap songs, don't trust these hoes, don't trust these hoes, don't trust these hoes, don't trust these hoes. But it just sounds like a little boy crying, I can't trust somebody I love.
You can't trust these women because they lie. What are we talking about, Alan?
Okay, you can't trust men because they lie.
You know what's crazy?
What's the difference?
Houses, right?
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. All right?
There we go.
So like, when we talk about trust and there's very few people on this planet who I've come into contact with that I know I trust to be 100% genuine. Very few. And then if I met 10, 20, 30, 50,000 people in my lifetime, I could probably say it's less than 25.
I feel like I trust people to be themselves.
Yeah.
Like if I know you a scammer, if I know you if I know you a liar, if I know you don't pay people back their money, I'm gonna trust you to be you, and I'm not gonna expect anything other than what you've shown me.
Yeah, but trusting you,
You
to
know?
be you does not mean you trust them. You just saying you're gonna be you, and I accept you for being the terrible or inconsistent person that you are. But when we're talking about trusting. Now.
No, it depends on how you want to trust people. Are you willing to? So he's saying, I want to trust somebody with my emotions, with my emotional health, my this, that, and the other.
We're talking about marriage right now.
But somebody else may
You
say
need that in marriage.
Somebody, no, listen.
Yeah.
Somebody else may say, and I'll tell y'all this. Everybody know this about me. I have to be able to trust you with my financial security. You can't be no gambler going out here putting a second mortgage on my house. I will kill you.
Oh my God.
I'm so serious. You cannot. You know what happens if I don't have a house? Where I'm going?
Yeah.
I ain't got nowhere to lay my head.
Everybody-
Can I say something real quick? And this just made me think about something, right? And I don't know if the question was qualifying or readiness in terms of men that are willing or ready or qualifying to be married, right? Hold on. Most of the richest women in this world are rich by product of divorce.
Ooh. Well, he going into another one there. He's going somewhere else with that one. But thanks for watching, everyone. This is a really good video clip. I tell you, it's a lot in this one. It was really, man, it's a lot to think about when you sit and listen to this one. I'm probably going to play this one back and listen to it again. But there's trust issues on both sides. The black men don't trust the black women. The black women don't trust the black men. And wow, it's causing so many issues. It's a lot of traumas in this one too. Because it seems like the guy, and he gives a lot of good information, but this brother may have some traumas, to be honest with you, the way he's speaking. But it seems like he don't want to go into everything. And I understand it. But it seems like he has some traumas. Maybe he's addressing it. I don't know. But there's some issues in that one. But anyway, we're going to stop here. Subscribe to the channel for more great content. It's Byron Talks. We are out.